Good morning, Louise here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to set up a Figma file and do some gradients and ellipses and show you how to make a very basic illustration using gradients and shapes. So first you open up your Figma file, you click New Design, give your file a name, there you go, and on the left here you can click on the frame tool. On the right you have some presets. I'm just going to use the presentation preset 16:9 ratio. So first off, this frame everything that you do inside the frame will be put into a group on your left hand side over here. So once we click on the rectangular tool and we click inside our shape, our frame, it will automatically create the shape underneath the sort of slide group. Sorry. So I'm just gonna go and grab some colors that I used before. Okay, now once I have pasted my colors into this file, you'll see that it's gone underneath the group of the slide. Now we don't really want that, we want it outside the frame, so we can just simply move it up and you'll see it's no longer in the frame. Now to create a gradient of this, on your right you can click Fill, select Linear and select your colors with the color picker. To add a frame you need to make sure that it's 100% opacity, add the color, and there we go. And there you have your first gradient. Now for the bottom half or bottom quarter, I'm going to add another frame, another shape, sorry, not a frame, and do the same. Linear, pick some browns. You can just play around and see exactly what color palette you want for your specific illustration. Now, quick and simple, we have a sunset and some desert ground. We're going to do some cacti, and I'm going to show you how to do it quickly using the ellipse tool. Okay. To edit the ellipse tool, you can just double click on it, select your pen tool while clicking P on your keyboard and adding a node. To unselect, you click V or you press V and then press P again to add another node. Unselect with using V. Now you can double click on these nodes and change the shape. If you want to change the angle of the corners, you can just click on these little nodes over here and you can make either a sharp corner or very rounded corner. There we go. Now we're going to, once you're happy with the shape, you click done and you do it again. P to add a node, V to unselect the nodes, P to add a node, and V to unselect again. There we go. Make the shape like that, and then I'm going to do one more. This one I'm going to turn slightly. Okay. Now to fill it in again, we're going to use the gradients, add the fill, move it to the green, see what we want. I'm going to do your gradient again. Make sure your second gradient, your second color is at 100% opacity, and there we go. Really simple, really quick. You'll see the colors that you used previously pop down here in the document colors, so you can just select them quite quickly as well. Oops. Done. Full. Oops. And there you have your little cactus. I'm going to move this one behind the big one. So then you just move your layer down to the right space that you wanted. Now I'm going to add some rocks to make the cactus fit in a bit more. And you just repeat the process until you're happy. So this is not really a very complex illustration or anything, but this is good practice for editing shapes and using your gradient tool. Nice big rock. To copy any element in your file, you can just click Alt and select it, and then drag, and it will copy that element automatically. Okay, zoom out, and there we go. There we have our little cactus with some rocks. Now obviously you can spend a lot more time on this to make it look more realistic, or change it to any illustration style that you prefer, but this is just a quick way to show you how to edit the shapes and use your gradients. Now I'm going to add a little flower to this using the two-part plugin. Now to do that, we're gonna create a little rectangle, zoom in, change the corners of the rectangle. There are two ways you can do that. You can either click on these nodes and make it rounder, or if there's a specific corner size that you want, you can add it here on your right. Now I'm just going to make this like a flower petal, and there we go. Change the color to white. Now to make it a round little flower, we're just going to make it clips. Make sure it's perfectly circular by selecting shift. Now you can right click, go to your plugins and find more plugins. The plugin we're going to use is the 2-path plugin. And just look for that one, and there it comes up. You can run it and then it will be in your plugins folder. Now to use this you need to select 2 items. So we have our flower and we have our ellipse. You link them by clicking on the link file, link button. There we go. Once it's linked, you can add some extra flower petals by adding to the count. And there we go. There you have your flower. Once you're happy with it, you just close the plugin. You can delete the original petal, and there we go. Make it smaller by selecting shift and just dragging it down. Need a little yellow bud. Put it in there too. And there you go. You have your illustration. Quick, simple, easy. So we've used gradients, you've used the ellipse tool, and we've used the 2-path plugin. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you like it and what you would like to see next. Thank you. Bye.